welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a Tesco food shopping haul for you. If you are new here, then hello and welcome. My name is Vicky and I'm a mum of 3 boys. One is 17, one is 15 and one is 12. So we're talking quite big appetites, which is why my weekly shop is usually quite big. This week's haul is slightly different. There's 2 reasons. Firstly, I actually popped out to Lidl yesterday and picked up a lot of bits and pieces that we'd run out of. So I got potatoes, I've already bought some fresh milk, I bought salad things, I bought some yogurts and some like muller rice things, some cheese, some ham, all that kind of stuff. So I didn't need anything like that. I basically had run out of packed lunch things. Also this week, my husband and I, it's our wedding anniversary, so we're actually out tomorrow. And we're out for dinner tomorrow and then we're away for 3 nights, and my mum and his mum are kindly coming to look after the kids, or basically supervise the chaos. And I don't know what they're doing, whether they're going to go out to eat, whether they're going to get takeaways, whether they're going to go to like McDonald's or places like that. They might like to do some of those things together, so I've tried to get in some simple bits that if they do want to cook they can, but if they don't want to then it can just be frozen and things. So I'll take you through what I've got and roughly what I'm going to be making. I'll let you know how much I spent. I didn't need very much fresh stuff at all because I stocked up yesterday, so I did get some of these finest oranges. These were £1.70 for 4. They are Emperor oranges and I thought they looked quite nice. I got a cucumber, some kiwis because my youngest is obsessed with kiwis at the moment, and some Braeburn apples. I got some baby bells which are £2.29 for, how many did you get in Tesco? 10. They vary from shop to shop whether it's 10 or 12. £2.29. Fridge Raiders, you get 6 little packets. They were on offer. A lot of these were on like the club card offer, where you scan your club card and you get a good price or like a reduced price. So these were £2 for 6 bags. I got some pizza pepperoni because I also bought some wraps and I thought they could always make some pizza wraps if they wanted to. Cheese strings, you get 8 of the twisted ones for £2.25. Tesco do price match a lot on Aldi, which I'm finding quite good. I got some hash browns, some crinkle cut oven chips. I think the hash browns were like £1.69. So I got some crinkle cut oven chips. I also got some of these McCain home chips. These were half price, £1.50 instead of £3. I did used to buy the cheaper like value oven chips from Tesco, but they've started to be really rubbish. Like they're all tiny little bits and they've put them up to £1.50 as well. And they're really not worth it, so I'd rather spend a little bit more and get better ones. So I got those just to pop in the freezer. 2 of the Hearty Food Co fish portions. If you're a regular to my channel, these are actually the nicest ones we've tried, as long as I haven't changed the recipe. But these are really nice fish, and they put the prices up and down. They used to be like £1.75. A couple of weeks ago they were £3.50 I think, and now they're back down to £2 something a box, which isn't as bad. So I got some of those. 2 of the tender stem broccoli, which I always get. This is £1.20 and you can literally just pop it in the microwave in the packaging. I just take the lid off and it takes a couple of minutes and it's done, which is really good. And I got some of the Butcher's Choice sausages. I do these in the air fryer, usually like on a Friday night or Saturday morning, and then the boys can come down and make wraps or whatever they want to. Put them in omelettes and put them in rices and noodles and chuck veggies in, all that kind of thing. They're just handy to have. I got a jumbo kitchen towel, which I think was £1.09. 2 lots of pasta. They were doing 2 for £1.50. So these are both 500 grams. So I got those 2 different ones. I got a Galaxy Light hot chocolate, which was £2.50. Kenko Melicano. This is the smallish one. It's 100 grams, but it was £3.50 instead of £6. So I got that. I also got 1 oat milk, which is £1.30 in Tesco. Some baked beans and pork sausages. These are, I think they're 55p a tin. They are price matching with Aldi, but the boys do like these on toast sometimes for like a brunch at the weekends. I have got mince and chicken breast in my freezer. I thought that I would buy a couple of pasta sauces just so we can have a spaghetti bolognese at some point, so I got 2 of those. I also got a creamy tomato and herb pasta bake sauce. I've got some kielbasa in the fridge, which is like a smoked Polish sausage, and I'm going to chop that up tonight and put some peppers in and some of this sauce and some pasta and make like a kielbasa pasta bake. I've got 2 cayenne pepper. They were 2 for £2, so I've got 2 of those. I also picked up this Thai Dragon, the sweet chilli sauce, but it says it's Thai Naga, so they've like put Naga chili in, which is a really, really nice chili that we like. And this was £2 on the club card deal, so I got one of those. I got some beef burgers and some buns. Again, I thought it was a nice simple meal. These were £3 for 4. They actually worked out just as good as the frozen ones, so I thought I might as well get the fresh ones. I'll just pop those in the fridge, and then if they don't use them, they can go in the freezer. 2 lots of smoked back bacon, so they can make bacon sandwiches. These were, I think they're £1.40 a pack now. While the boys have their kielbasa pasta bake tonight, Steve and I are going to have salt and pepper baguette with some sandwich fillers. So we've got a coronation chicken and a chicken and bacon. We usually slice it open and like cut it and then have open sandwiches. So we put cucumber, chili sauce, these fillings on the top. And then we just have that very now and again as like a little treat, just if we don't feel like cooking anything or if we're busy. I've got some tortilla wraps, these are 89p. Got some pizzas as well, just in case. Like I said, I just tried to pick out easy foods that didn't really take much fuss. So I got one of the double pepperoni tiger crust. This was £2 instead of £3.50, I think. I got one of the thin and crispy cheese and tomato. These are like 75p. And my mum doesn't eat meat, so I thought she could always put some like mushrooms and tomatoes and things on there and make a pizza out of that. And then I also got a takeaway meat feast, which was £2.50, and it's quite a big one. It's got like sausages and things on it. I got some multigrain meteors. These were £1.50 for a box. Some of the salted caramel munch bars, which are 95p. I thought these looked really nice, these seeded baguettes. They're bake at home. They only take a few minutes. I don't know how long it says. Heat before eating. It doesn't actually mention, oh yeah, baking instructions. 6 to 8 minutes in an oven, and then they're just like really nice and warm. And they were £1.35 for 3, so I thought the boys could have those for like their lunches or something. Rolls to go with the burgers. These were 49p for 6. Salt and vinegar rice cakes were 109. I also got some of the Cars cheese melts and some Cornish wafers. These are like one of my favourite crackers to have with cheese, so I got those. And I got a slow baked sourdough loaf as well that we'll probably take away with us with the crackers, so that we can do like a cheese and biscuit and bread platter kind of thing. I got some cake bars. I don't usually buy these, but they were £1 instead of 2, so I got 5 crunchy and 5 caramel. Oh, I also got some raisin munch bars as well. These were 95p. Crisp wise, I got various different ones. We'll probably have some of these when we have our French stick. It's just almost like a little date night kind of thing. We're having a few date nights because, like I said, it is our wedding anniversary tomorrow as you're watching, no, today. As you're watching this, it'll be today, and we have been married for 18 years, which I can't quite believe. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to going away for a few days. It's gonna be lovely. And we're out tonight, we're going out for dinner, and we're going out to the cinema. I got some puffs. These were £1.25 for 6, which is a really good price. So I got beef, I got salt and vinegar, and I got salted. I also got some ready salted crisps, which were £1 for 6. And some of these flavourings, spicy hula hoops, because they were £1 on offer as well, which was half price. I got some Time Out bars, which were £1 for 6. Some like mini food bags, just to put things like cheese and that in the fridge. Some squashies for movie night. Even though we won't be here, I always buy the boys some sweets on a Friday. And I thought the Minion ones looked really cool. They are banana and blueberry flavour, and they were £1 each. Maltesers for the cinema for me and Steve to take and share. And we're actually going to see Elvis for the 3rd time at the cinema. We saw it once with our boys. Steve and I went and saw it once with my sister and her husband. And now they're bringing it back into cinemas for one night only. And it happened to be on our anniversary. And it's definitely one of my favourite films of last year, if not all time. I absolutely love it. So I'm really looking forward to going to see that. I got a Dove deodorant. This is the coconut one, and it was £2. Some Aussie Miracle Moist. This was £4.50. It is the big one. It actually says the big one, and it should be £6 or £7. And this is 500ml. I did buy a Can 2 shampoo recently, because I absolutely love the moisturiser, which isn't really a reason to buy a shampoo. But it smells really nice, but it's just not that nice on my hair, so I'm not a fan of that. So I got one of those. I got the sparkling watermelon and what does it say, pink sugar, I always call it deodorant, bathroom spray. This is £1.25. I got a Radox. You always seem to run out of all these things at once, don't you? So I got £1.49 a Radox. I got a deodorant for one of the boys, can't remember which one asked for it. And I got some of these Dove bath salts. So they're Restoring Care coconut and cacao scent. These are actually supposed to be £6 and I paid £3, and they smell really nice because they had the bath, like bubble bath, so I smelt that and it smells really good. I picked up one of these W7 bronzers. I just thought it's like £4 and mine has smashed to pieces, so I thought that's like an emergency one. That will do for now. I got us a Tesco dine-in meal for 2 so that we can take this away with us. We don't really want to do too much cooking. So I got one of these meals for 2 for one of the nights. So we got the beef bourguignon pies, which is slow cooked British beef in a Merlot gravy. So you get that. You get a side, and I picked up this truffle mac and cheese, which just sounds really, really good. And then you also get a dessert. So I got the Millionaire's tarts, which look really nice. These are butter pastry filled with oozing salted caramel sauce and chocolate filling, sprinkled with red hearts. And with those, you also get a bottle of the finest red or white wine. So I chose a Malbec, which should have been £7.50 on its own, and you get those 3 and the wine for £12. So I was like, it's a crazy price, because that means if the wine's £7.50, you're only paying £4.50 for 2 pies, some truffle mac and cheese, and the desserts. So to go along with that, I picked up one of these as well because I felt like it needed some veg with it. So we probably didn't have to, but I thought I'd get one of these. This was £2.20, I think, and you get tender stem broccoli and asparagus with wild garlic butter. And there's also petit pois, kale, and like I said, the butter, and just pop it in the microwave. And I thought that that would just make a really nice meal. I also got a bottle of the 19 Crimes wine because it was reduced to £8. It's normally 10. If you like red wine and you like coffee, you really need to try this. It's called the Deported, and it's a red blend infused with a shot of cold brew coffee. It's really, really good. It's our favourite red wine. And this is also the one, I don't know if you've seen it, if you download the app and hold your phone in front of this guy kind of like comes to life and speaks to you and tells you the story of these deported people. There's a different one on like each bottle. It's a really cool app. It's just really fun to do it on each different bottle, and he like moves and things. On a side note, which is nothing to do with shopping, but because I was talking about the fact that if you hold your phone in front of this, he actually talks and moves. Is anybody watching Red Rose on Netflix? Oh my goodness, it's only a 15 and it is like aimed at teenagers. There are so many jump scares. It's an 8-part like mini series. There are so many jump scares. I've literally jumped out of my skin in every single episode. It is the creepiest thing I think I have watched in a really, really long time. If you like jump scares, if you like creepy, proper chills down your spine watching, even though it's not gory or anything, like I said, it is only a 15. Oh my goodness, just give it a go. The very first 10 minutes of the first episode honestly had me hiding behind my blanket. I was so scared, basically. So if you like that kind of thing, it's called Red Rose. It's on Netflix. It's aimed at teenagers. Give it a go. Let it get going. But yeah, the first 10 minutes, let me know if you've watched it and it scared you as much as it scared me. I just can't stand things like that. It is, I don't want to say too much without giving it away, but it's one of those things. It's the proper, like, my ultimate chills, and yeah, it's really, really good. I also got 2 of these Tony's Chocolonely. Steve absolutely loves this, and I thought it was quite nice to get him some for our anniversary because it was on offer as well. It was like £3. Is it £3.50 a bar? It's quite expensive, but it was either £2 or £2.50. So I got a sea salt milk caramel and a milk caramel biscuit. I thought they both sounded really good. And this is also like fair trade chocolate. Something's just, oh, don't start barking now. I talked about something really scary. Don't. It makes me think he's seen something. Hobbs, there's no one there. And I also got some of the Aria toilet tissue. If I don't get the Aldi one, I always get this because it's actually quite a good toilet roll for the price. So all in all, I spent just under £130. I did have a Tesco clubcard voucher for £4 as well, so I think it came to like 126 maybe. So like I said, not a typical shop. There are a lot more convenience foods, but I didn't want to go away and leave instructions for loads of intricate meals and lots of things that need taking out and defrosting and chopping and cooking. I just thought I'd leave some easy stuff so that our mums can enjoy their time with the boys and not spend the whole time worrying about cooking. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and I will be back really soon with another video. Take care, guys.
Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere you think about me too.